Assalamu alaikum and good morning. My name is Sarah. I want to tell you a story entitled The Wolf and the Seven Young Kids. Once upon a time there was an old goat. She had 7 little kids and loved them very much. One day she wanted to go into the forest to get some food. She said, "Dear children, I have to go into the forest. Be careful of the wolf. If he comes in, he will devour you all. You will know him by his rough voice and his black face." The kids said, "Dear mother, we will take good care of ourselves." So the old goat went on her way with an easy mind. Soon somebody was knocking on the door and said, "Open the door, dear children. Your dear mother is here. I've got a present for each of you." But the children had recognized the rough voice and knew that it was the wolf. "We will not open the door. Our mother has a soft voice, but your voice is rough. You are the wolf." Then the wolf went away to buy some chalk. After eating the chalk, his voice was soft. He went back to the goat's house, knocked on the door, and said, "Open the door, dear children. Your dear mother is here. I've got a present for each of you." But the wolf had laid his black paws against the window. When the children saw them, they cried, "We will not open the door. Our mother has no black feet like you. You are the wolf." Then the wolf went to a paint shop. He asked the man to paint his feet with a white paint. The man was too nervous to ask him, but he knew the wolf wanted to see someone. The wolf went to the young kid for the 3rd time, knocked on the door, and said, "Open the door, dear children. Your dear mother is here. I've got a present for each of you." But the little kid shouted, "First, show us your paws that we may see that you are our dear little mother." When the children saw that they were white, they believed all he said was true and opened the door. They saw the wolf and they were so terrified. The kids wanted to hide themselves. One sprang under the table, the second into the bed, the third into the stove, the fourth into the kitchen, the fifth into the cupboard, the sixth under the washbowl, and the seventh into the coat case. But the wolf had found them all, and one after another, he devoured quickly. Only the youngest, who was in the cloak case, he could not find. Later, he laid himself down under a tree and began to sleep. Soon afterward, the old girl came home from the forest, and what did she see? The house door stood wide open, the table and all the chairs were thrown down, the washbowl lay broken to pieces, and the kids and the pillow were pushed out the bed. She searched for her children. She couldn't find them. She called one after another by name, but in vain. At last, when she came to the youngest, a soft voice cried, "Dear mother, I'm in the coat case." She took her youngest kid out, and he told her that the wolf had come and had eaten all the other. Then you may imagine how sad she was and how she cried over her poor children. In her grief, both of them ran out to find the wolf. They saw the wolf laying by a tree and snoring very loud. She saw that something was moving and struggling in his full belly. She asked her youngest kid out to run home and fetch scissors, needle, and thread. She cut the sleeping wolf's stomach, and all her 6 little kids sprang out one after another. They were all still alive. It was such a joy. The mother, however, said, "Now look for some big stone and we will fill the wolf's stomach with them while he is still asleep." And so they managed to put as many as stone into his stomach, and the mother sewed him up against the grand's hands so that he was not aware of anything. When the wolf woke up, he wanted to go so well to drink, as the stone in his stomach made him very thirsty. The wolf shouted, "What rumbles and tumbles against my poor bones? I thought 'twas 6 kids, but I feel like big stone." When the wolf got to the well to drink, as the stone in his stomach made him fall in, and he had to grow miserable. When the 7 young kids saw that, they came running to the spot and cried, "The wolf is dead! The wolf is dead!" and danced for joy around the well with their mother. Yes, the audience, be wise and cautious in this cruel world. Be vigilant before trusting someone. Thank you for lending your ear.